So it is day 17 and I'm North Dakota and I'm on track to record a video every day for 365 days for a full year. We are in week 3 and I sat down to record and I had an idea and then I went, I'm stumped because the idea I had, I suddenly didn't want to do anymore. I think that was my brain telling me that I thought I had something cool, and then when I thought about the whole script and how I wrote everything out and then, put it all together, I was like, never mind. And I realized that there's reasons behind that and that the creativity that you have sometimes doesn't want to agree with you. So in my head, I was at work. I was like, oh, this is going to be fire. This idea is going to be so good. And then I sat down and I was like, okay. And that happens a lot with me. Maybe the ADHD, it may be perfectionism, hyperfocus, whatever it is. But I'll sit down and I'll create a full song. And then I'll be like, I don't really like it that much. I'll sit down and I'll record a full video. I don't really like it that much. I'll do these things and then I decide that I don't really like them. And I think that's part of being a perfectionist and being a creative at the same time. So this challenge is really challenging me to be consistent and not having everything be perfect, because I tend to have a very perfectionist mindset. I'm quick to delete stuff. I'm quick to get rid of things. I'm quick to decide that I don't like a song anymore and it pops right out of my brain. I don't like it anymore. I don't like it anymore. That's how I am. But I realize that being creative, you have to try different things. And some things may resonate with people more than others. Do I say to put out things that you think are bad? No, I don't think that's quite the case. But I think that it's okay to put things out that aren't necessarily perfect. Because sometimes we wait for things to be perfect and then we realize that it's never going to be perfect because there's going to be that one thing that we don't like. And it's just part of being a creative or creating things, even with these videos. There's occasionally a time where I edit something and I'm like, I look at it after, I'm like, but then I'm like, you know what? That makes it fun. And I think that sometimes we need to let go of having everything be perfect. I think we need to let go of having everything be 100% all the time, because it's a sense of control. And as creatives, we put out things and you're not gonna love every single song equally. I just want to say that you're not gonna love every single song the same. You're not gonna love every single piece of art the same. You're not gonna love every video the same. But I think if you put the work into it and you really enjoy it, even if it's a 95% or a 90%, I think it's worth putting it out, because you can really improve from those things and you can get joy and gratification from putting something out. Even today, I was about to record the idea I had and I was like, nah, I'm okay. And even working on this song, I previewed a song the other day in one of my vlogs and I was listening to it. I'm like, I don't know if I like it. But then I actually previewed it, which is something I would never normally do. And people actually really liked it. And I was like, oh, cool. It validated it, because at first I was teetering on whether I liked it or not. And I realized that I do. So I was like, okay, that validated it a little bit. Because at the end of the day, I want you all to be able to enjoy these videos just as much as I love making them. And maybe some of the times that you all will be like, man, that was trash. I'll be like, well, I liked it. So as long as I like it, I'll put it out. But I struggle with perfectionism, and I think that a lot of creatives do. But I also think that it is okay for things to not be perfect. I think we have a bad habit as humans, some of us at least, to think that they have to be perfect to be out. They have to be perfect to be right. They have to be perfect to be good. And it doesn't have to be that way. So, coming out today, this one's more like a vlog style type vibe. But I hope that you enjoy it, and I'll see you tomorrow. I did this last week. Well, I did this yesterday. I said I would leave 10 seconds for you to subscribe. That's what I'm doing.